Postal workers nationwide called today a day of action to protest the closure of 82 processing centers because of budget cuts. Eyewitness News reporter Luke Jones is live in our Pocatello newsroom tonight. And Luke, the workers at the Pocatello Center, they're joining in this effort, right?
That's absolutely right, Todd. In fact, just hours ago, a major protest over at the Flandro Drive Center where 45 jobs are on the line. There we saw workers holding signs, handing out these leaflets. We even saw two mayors stop by to voice support. Weather proved no obstacle.
We're out here standing in the rain and snow and slush.
Dozens of postal workers turning out to protest the closure of the Pocatello processing plant. It'll close sometime in the new year, and all the mail normally processed here will go to Salt Lake.
That's unacceptable for the people across the United States.
For Scott Parkin, who's worked here 4 years,
I love my job.
it's a family tradition.
My brother works for the post office. He's a letter carrier. My mother works for the post office. She's a clerk.
But when Parkin's job moves south, there'll be one less postal worker in the family.
I can't just pick up and leave.
Parkin and other postal workers are getting some big support.
That's not just one person, that's families.
Both Pocatello Mayor Brian Blad and Chubbuck Mayor Kevin England joining in the fight to keep the center open.
The argument is they have to be able to stay to fulfill their budget needs and stuff is absolutely false.
It's a point national postal leaders have been trying to hammer home.
There really is not a financial crisis.
Postal workers say they're concerned not only for their jobs, but also for customers.
If you mail it today, it will be delivered tomorrow.
But they say if it goes through Salt Lake,
it's going to take the better part of a week to get to Salt Lake and back.
Postal workers say there's still time to act. They're asking you to contact your congressman.
If we can get the public to help us, I know that we'll be able to keep our mail delivery the same.
Until then, a sheer waiting game.
It's a gut-wrenching feeling to not know whether you're going to have a job or not next year.
Now, Mayor Blad tells me he still thinks there's a pretty good chance of saving the center. He says he's been making several trips to Washington to make that happen. Live at the Pocatello newsroom tonight, I'm Luke Jones.
Okay, Luke, thanks. The U.S. Postal Service has issued a tentative closing date for that center for next April.